Let's work on breathing exercises. So first we're going to work on diaphragmatic breathing, and that is also referred to as belly breathing. So place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly, and take a nice deep breath in. Notice which hand moves out first. What we'd like to happen is that your belly's going to move out first, then your chest. Then when you exhale, chest goes in, belly comes in. So let's do 2 or 3 nice breaths together. So inhaling deeply, exhale, pull the belly in. Nice deep breath in, belly comes out. Rib cage, then chest, and then exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. Belly comes in. Good. Another nice deep one. And exhale. Good. We breathe in 360 degrees. We're breathing all around, not just from the front of us. So go ahead and place your hands on your back, the back of your rib cage, and take a nice deep breath in and out. Can you feel your rib cage expand and contract? It's just to show you we're breathing, that rib cage is expanding all the way around and then contracting all the way around. And your abdominal muscles are what is helping to pull in that belly. When you push it out, it is expanding the area that your rib cage can take up, and it's expanding the area that your lungs can take up. So it gives them more room to take in more air. And then when you are singing or speaking, you may not even notice it, but this is to make you more aware that as you are singing or speaking, your belly is moving in, moving in, moving in, little by little, to help that air come out and power your voice. And that's really where we want to power from when we're really projecting a note. It's going to be that belly that is going to be top of mind for us to come in and power the note. Do an exercise with me now to feel really that muscle. So put your hand on your belly again, and let's say, hey, and you can actually feel it'll grip, and hopefully your throat is nice and relaxed. So if it's not relaxed, take a deep breath in and out and relax your throat, and then, hey! And hopefully what you feel is that belly muscle come in, power the air up, and the throat is nice and relaxed and open, and yet you were able to make a loud sound and a clear sound. Now let's move on to hissing. This is a very valuable exercise for so many reasons. And I always share that I learned this exercise through my singing teacher when I was 17, and then many years later in yoga teacher training, and they're teaching us hissing. It has many benefits. The reason it is so calming is, and that we do it in a yoga practice, is because anytime you are extending the exhale, which is what we're going to be doing on this, we are really activating the part of the nervous system that allows us to calm down. Why we like to do it in singing is it will get us that somatic connection, or the body-mind connection, to our power source, our breath. So our body and mind and our breath is all connected, and it really makes us aware of that. Once we're aware of that, we really learn how to use that power to help us sing one long note or a whole bunch of words in a song without taking a breath. And so it makes us be able to have breath control and breath support. So what we're going to do is take a nice deep belly breath. You can have your hands on your heart and your belly again, or you don't even have to. I like to say this exercise, you can do it anywhere, anytime. You could be driving, you could be doing your makeup or getting dressed. And what you're going to do is take that nice deep belly breath and then exhale through your teeth slowly, nice and even. So it'll sound like so as you heard, it was nice and even from beginning to end. Now, sometimes if we're getting way to the end, so if I've been hissing for quite a while now, and now I'm very much at the end, I can actually pull my belly in and get that last, scoop of air out. And then it may get a little choppy, but we're really focusing in on getting it nice and even all the way through. So taking that breath in and kind of using not too loud, because if we it's gonna be done and we're all done very quickly. And if we're so quiet that we can barely even hear it, it's not as effective. So we're gonna do a nice kind of even and again all the way until I got nothing left. Scooping in that belly to get that last bit of air out. I tell all my students, do this 2 times a day for the rest of your life. What could it hurt? Let's say that you hiss for 30 seconds. Doing that twice a day is less than a minute, or let's say it takes you 2 minutes, and you are getting an easy win for yourself. Like, hey, I practiced my singing today, or I did some kind of like healthy relaxation breathing as well for myself today. So it's really important. It helps you feel like you're really staying consistent with your practice, even if you didn't have time to sing today, or you didn't do your vocal exercises or practice your songs. You can actually do your hissing almost any time. A great time to do it as well is when you're laying in bed at night. Sometimes, counting sheep doesn't work, but hissing may, to calm you down and connect you with your breath. And then again, like I said, give you that easy win for the day. Adding in timing your hissing. I like to time my students and myself to just understand where we're at with that breath support, that breath control, and then see how we can grow. Maybe I'm at 20 seconds, or let's even say 10 or 15 seconds when I first learn the exercise. Hopefully, within a little while, maybe now you can up it 5 seconds. Maybe it's only 2 seconds at a time. Don't time it every single time, but every now and then, kind of like milestones for yourself, just to know where you're at. It's a really helpful thing. I always give the analogy of swimming. In the beginning of the summer, you try to hold your breath underwater and swim from one side of the pool to the other. And maybe you don't even get, all the way there. Maybe you get halfway. By the end of the summer, you're like going the whole lap of the pool and hitting one side and making your way back already, because you've practiced and you're building up that strength and that ability. And now what we're not going to do is use it as an excuse to make ourselves bad or wrong. So again, if I am timing myself today and I'm at 30 seconds and I'm like so sure that next week when I time it, I'm going to be at like 35 or 40 and I'm back at 20, please don't give yourself any harassment for that. We are not like mechanical. We are humans. There are so many things with our instrument that can come into play. There could be weather changes. Maybe we're not feeling our personal best, allergies, any number of things. We didn't get enough sleep. There's just so many things that could happen. Just keep an eye on it. If it continues to go down, or you continually not be able to do what you used to be able to do, well, then let's take a look at it and kind of look into what might be going on. That is a little bit about that. If you have any questions, let me know. And as always, happy singing!